Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Charles FS right here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how I do my top-down analysis. But before we go right there, I want to say a big thank you to all those that have been subscribing to my YouTube channel. But if this is your first time and if you are new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and so you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And this my video is for education purpose only. It's not a financial advice. So guys, let's go right in. Now I start my top-down analysis from a higher time frame, which is a weekly time frame. Then I progresses down to the 15 minutes to 5 minutes to look for my entries. See, this is what you want to be doing, guys. You don't want to be going from the lower time frame to the higher time frame. You want to go from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. So we're just going to go to the weekly time frame and see what the market has been doing. Now in the weekly time frame, what I do is look for those key market turning point, because the weekly time frame zones, you are sure the market is going to respect those zones, guys. These are strong zones, guys. So what I do is I plot out my weekly time frame zones where I expect the market to turn out from. You can choose to use any tools, guys. You can choose to use any tools. As long as you are comfortable with it, you can choose to use any tools, guys. So I'm just going to use the rectangle tool. So the zones I'm plotting out is the obvious zones to me, the zones that are very obvious to me, and where we've seen the market turn from, where you see the market reacted to. So we're not going to have many, we're just going to plot out a few. Then I think just this last one will be okay. Then the reason I'm plotting one below here is if the market peradventure comes and break below this zone, the next zone we'll be looking at is, that's where we are plotting now. So this one, I would have taken this, but this have not shown to be a strong zone, but market reacting from this the first time, second time, the third time before breaking through, and even when it broke through, we tested and before continuing that. So this is letting me know that this is a strong zone. So I'm just gonna plot this out. See guys, to learn how to plot this very well and as easy the way I did it, you just need to go and watch my previous video on support and resistance, guys. So it's one thing to plot your zone. The area is another thing to know the area you want to trade off from. See guys, it's going to take a long time from the market to come up to this zone or break through this place. It's going to take at least the next 2-3 weeks. For those that are intraday or scalpers or day traders, they are more concerned about this resistance to this support zone, guys. This is where the market is trading, so this is the area we're going to be concentrating on. These zones are just plotted that it tends the market broke through when time comes for the market to break through. So you can choose to take them out. I can choose to take them out and focus more on what the market is doing, or you can just still choose to keep them in. So guys, we're going to go to a lower time frame and see where the market currently is on a daily time frame. So after I'm done with the weekly time frame, plotting my zone on the weekly time frame, what I do is I come to the daily time frame to see where the market is currently trading. So seeing that the market for this pair now, we see that the market is currently on a support zone on the daily time frame. So on the support zone on the daily time frame, then since it's currently on the support zone on the daily time frame, then once it breaks through, we know that it's coming to this weekly zone, guys. So the daily time frame, you can mark it out with a different color. Let's just say we use okay, sorry guys, just a sec. Green, that's too obvious. Yeah, I think I'll go with this. So this is my daily zone that has been plotted out. So guys, this is my daily zone. This is the current zone that I'm seeing on the daily time frame that I believe the market is going to react from. But if the market doesn't, because it's currently on this support zone, if the market doesn't break through, we're going to be looking forward to short it to this next support zone, which is the weekly time frame zone. So guys, as you can see, the market also broke through a structural level here. So this might give us a bias that the market might continue down, because the way it broke through with a high momentum candle. So let's see how the market progresses into the next week. So guys, back to our analysis. Now after plotting your zone on the daily time frame, where the market is, you think the market is going to react from. Now we're going to still plot another. I can see that the market reacted from this zone and also from this zone, guys, on the daily time frame. But if the market is bouncing off this place, the next place I want it to come to is this weekly zone, guys. The next place I'll be projecting is this weekly zone, guys. You don't want to keep your chart too crowded. Now what we're going to be looking at now is we're going to going down to the 4 hours. So going down to the 4 hours. Now I want to identify what the market is doing now in terms of structure. I want to identify what the market is doing in terms of structure. We can see that the market is making lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows and lower highs. This is to tell you that the market is currently on a strong down trend. Now simply, since the market is on a strong down trend, what we want to be looking for in this market is we want to be selling it. Now the weekly time frame has told us that the market is bearish. The daily has told us that the market is bearish. The 4 hours has told us that the market is bearish. So coming down to the 15 minutes, the 1 hour, 15 minutes, and the 5 minutes, all we just want to be looking for is areas where we can take our trade from. This is how you analyze your market from the higher time frame. You want to go from the weekly, the daily, the 4 hours into the 1 hour, the 15 minutes, the 5 minutes, even down to the 1 minute, guys. So now going down to the 1 hour, we want to still identify what the market is currently doing. Okay, we can see that currently the market is still also making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and currently it's just moving down like that. Lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, then lower lows. Then it has made a lower high. Now it has made an equal low. So we might see a market that can break below this place or break above one of these high, and we see a market that can give us a retracement before going back up or continuing down. Now guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be marking a zone where we can take our trade from, and also we're going to be plotting out our trend line and see if a trend line can be established on this particular trend that the market is doing. We're just going to plot out our trend line like this. Okay, we can see that the market, after this reaction, this was a good sell for it to continue down. So in terms of taking a trade from this market, although since the market is on a support level, it's more advisable for you to wait for the market to break through before you start selling, if you're going to continue selling, or wait for a market to break above a structural level before you start buying, guys. Let the market come and take out this trend line, break above this structural level, or if you want to be very conservative, wait for market to come and take out this structural level before you start buying. See, we don't just buy off a support level because the market has come to a support level or a resistance level. You want the market to give you evidence to let you know that it's ready to go up or it's ready to come down, guys. So from this, all we are just looking forward is a market that can do this. The market can just simply do this before continuing down. Sorry, guys. The market can just simply do this before continuing down, or you can see a market that can do this, break through, come back to retest this zone or this zone before it continue up. So it's from this zone or from this zone that I want to be taking our entries from for a buy or for a sell, guys. So when I say you be patient for the market to break through, this is what I mean, guys. So this is what the markets might do, guys. So when the market break through, it can come down, come back to retest, then see a market that continue down. So guys, this is how you do your top-down analysis, and this is how you plan your trade. Remember, we'll go from the weekly, we plot out our zone on the weekly time frame, guys. We plot out our zone on the weekly time frame. We want to see the zone that the market have reacted to, the current zone that the market have reacted to. Then we go down to the daily and see also the zones that the market is currently reacting to on the daily time frame and the space at which it's trading. We have enough range. If the market should break through from this place to this major a weekly support zone, we have a range of about 80 to 100 pips range, so it's quite enough to make a decent amount of profit in the coming week, guys. So in doing a top-down analysis, this is what you do. And one thing I want to also talk on is on the weekly time frame. One thing you want to also pay attention to is patterns, guys. Patterns like head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder, double top, double bottom, guys. Just like what the market did. The market did a double bottom here before continuing up, and did an head and shoulder pattern here before coming down. So these are patterns you want to be paying attention to on the higher time frame before you go down to the lower time frame. But if there's no pattern, there's no problem. You simply plot out your zone and continue your analysis, guys. So coming down to the 4 hours, you want to see how is the market moving. Is the market still obeying the structure of the higher time frame? Then after you've been able to identify that the market is still obeying the structure of the higher time frame, then you go down to your entry time frame and look for space where you can enter your trades, guys, where you can look for your entries. You can use whichever time frame you prefer to use, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, guys. So coming down to the 15 minutes now, you see, simple. You just wait for the market. The major thing, guys, is to be patient enough to wait for the market to do according to how you have planned it. The market may not always go according to your plan, but you just have to react as the market progresses. We don't try to predict the future. We just react as the market is moving, guys. We react to it, and you see what let the market do its thing. Then you flow. For me, this is how I do my top-down analysis. Sometimes I use the 50 MA to also help in giving me the directional bias. I use the 50 MA. Okay, so as you can see, the 50 MA is currently showing that the market is in a downtrend. The market has not been able to break above this 50 MA. Going down to the daily, we're going to see, okay, the market has also trading below the 50 MA. Then come down to the weekly, what do we see? The market is currently trading below the 50 MA. So guys, the MA help, but it should not just form the basis of your strategy, but it should be an additional confluence to your strategy, guys. So coming down to the daily, then coming down to the 15 minutes, what I want to see is a market that is also trading below the 50 MA when it comes to me taking my sales, and in alignment with that direction, guys. So this is it on the top-down analysis, guys. Be sure to leave your question if you have any question in the comment box, and thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't. So see you in the next video.